Welcome artists! In this video we're going to learn how to draw a fun and festive winter snow globe. The materials you'll need are a pencil and eraser, white paper, Sharpies, whatever you'd like to color with. I'm going to use colored pencils, and something circular like a bowl to trace for your snow globe. To begin, you need a pencil, an eraser, and any kind of bowl you might have laying around in your house. I'm going to use a Sharpie so you can see how I trace my circle. My paper is going side to side, or what we refer to as landscape style. So you're going to just draw that line around that bowl, lift it up, and now you have a perfect circle to create your winter scene in your snow globe. Once you have your circle down for your snow globe, I'm going to use my pencil. That way, if I make a mistake, I can fix it. I'm going to draw a diagonal line that comes off both the left and right hand side of my snow globe. This is going to be the snow globe's stand. Now I need to follow that curved line from my snow globe to do the bottom of the base. Now if I did it just flat, it would make the snow globe look a little more flat and less three-dimensional. So make sure that you have two diagonal lines and a curved line at the bottom. Once you have those lines sketched in, I'm going to create another little line right in the middle just to give it a little visual interest and make it a little bit different looking. Then I'm going to curve those little outside lines just a little bit. Now maybe you want to create some kind of pattern or decoration in the bottom of your snow globe. That is your artistic choice, so please feel free to do whatever you want in the bottom of your snow globe stand. Now I'm going to begin my winter scene by drawing a wavy line for the snow on the ground. Next, I'm going to create a snowman in my snow globe by stacking a series of circle shapes. So I'm going to start with my first circle, and then as I work my way up, they'll just get a little bit smaller. Once I'm finished with my snowman's body, I'll draw a smaller circle for his head. Now, I want to give my snowman a unique perspective. So I want him looking up into the sky. So I'm going to begin by drawing his carrot nose in a triangle shape at the top of his head. Feel free as the artist to draw your face wherever you would like. Because my snowman's looking up, I'm going to give him two round little cheeks towards the top of the circle and a funny little curved line for a smiley face. Now it's time to add some more decorative elements to our snowman. I'm going to add a scarf. So I'm going to create two curved lines on the side of the bottom of his face with another curved line that connects him. The reason why I use my pencil is so that I can make sure I erase all of the lines that I don't need going forward. So you can create any kind of scarf or decorative elements to your snowman. Maybe your snowman has a normal perspective and you want to add a little top hat or maybe a beanie or some earmuffs. Again, feel free to make those artistic choices. I'm going to continue finishing my scarf and then move on to some other decorative elements for my snowman, including his arms, some buttons, and some decorations to his scarf. Next, I'm going to begin my tree. Now there's many different ways you can draw a tree, but for this one, I'm just going to do a series of triangles, but without them being perfectly straight lines like a triangle. I like to add a little bit of curved lines to create a little sense of movement and to make my tree just seem a little bit more cartoonish, or what I like to refer to as whimsical. So just stack those triangles, same like your snowman. As you get to the bottom, the triangle will get just a little larger. Next, I'm going to curve in my lines on each side of my tree just to help give it the shape that I'm looking for. Then I'm going to give it its base and a nice little star on the top. Once I have finished adding some decorative elements to my tree, I'm going to begin the background of my snow globe scene. So I'm going to draw some snowflakes falling from the sky using a series of circles and some intersecting lines and crisscrosses to make what looks like snowflakes. This video was inspired by a super fun lesson I did with my students virtually last year from home. So to commemorate it, I'm going to add my name and the year. Once you've finished drawing all your details in your snow globe, go ahead and grab your Sharpies. This is where I like to use a variation of both the fine tip and the extra fine tip, but just use whatever you have. It's totally fine. Trace all those lines and then grab your colored pencils and begin to give your snow globe all the beautiful details that you would like. Don't forget to try to incorporate value, meaning using a little bit of light and dark, choosing a side to focus your dark colors on. I'm using my left side for a little bit darker and my right side for a little bit lighter. That helps give our snow globe a little dimension, or what we like to call it, more three-dimensional look, where it's not so flat, but it looks a little bit more realistic. For my sky, I always like to add a little varying colors, darker blues, lighter blues, maybe even adding in a little purples here and there. Don't forget to add a little shadow to your snowman and the snow on the ground using a light blue or light gray. After you've finished shading and coloring in your snow globe and snow globe base, I like to grab my eraser and just create some more value to lighten up parts of the snow globe. So I'll do it in the middle of the base and kind of around the outside of the snow globe. That way it almost looks like the snow globe is glass and there's a reflection. Now, don't forget to include your shadow so it doesn't look like your snow globe is just floating into space. So I like to start with the lightest color and then work my way up to some darker colors. Well done, my most amazing artists. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, and happy holidays.